Ha.
Drop 1. Drop 2. And drop 3. One more. Drop 4.
Are you seeing what I'm saying?
This itel phone survived.
Wow. See,
I just bought this phone for less than 250,000. And trust me, I cannot do that drop test Valor just did. Like, even though the phone was made with probably Iron Man tech, I still would not try it, man. Now, looking at this phone, right, what phone does it remind you of? Let in the comments. Now, if you typed, Samsung Ultra series in the comment section, then you are right. Just look at, you know, this S23 Ultra with me and this same itel S25 Ultra. The camera positions, every single thing, they are just so similar. Even the name itel S25 Ultra, before the Samsung S25 Ultra came out, it just felt like since itel knew that Samsung was going to release the S25 Ultra very soon, they had to bring out the itel S25 Ultra so that if you cannot go for the Samsung S25 Ultra, they have a more affordable copy on their own end, which you can actually go for. Now, this itel S25 Ultra would have been the best budget phone under 250,000 if only they used the MediaTek Helio G100 chipset, just like the Tecno Camon 40 Pro. Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to list, the top 5 best phones under 250,000 naira. And if you're watching this video, if you want me to make more views, like, the best smartphones under maybe 150k, under 250k, 350k, 450k, let me in the comment section. And once I see that, I'm going to make all the special video just for you, okay? And now talking about, the chipset used on the Tecno Camon 40 Pro, I already made a video about the Tecno Camon 40 Pro. You can go and check that out after watching this video. So the very first thing I did when I got hold of this itel S25 Ultra, I had to create a special unboxing video, an ASMR video for it. So if you're a fan of unboxing videos or ASMR unboxing, then you can go and watch that video after. Okay, yes. Now this phone is actually very sleek. Like, this is actually a very sleek phone, and it's very, very slim and very light. This is one of the I can say the lightest one I've actually ever used. Now, this is 163 grams, right? While my current phone I'm using, which is the S23 Ultra, is around 234 grams. So you can see the difference, why this one is actually way lighter than, most of those phones over there. Even the thickness. Wait, let me bring this 13 Pro over here so you can also see the difference between, this 13 Pro Max and the itel S24 Ultra in terms of the thickness. Okay, guys, just look at it. Look at how slim this is. Look at how big the iPhone 13 Pro Max is. So now, not only do you have a sleek phone because of its design, right? You have a very light phone and a slim phone. Okay, this phone is just very cool. And if you're looking at this iPhone 13 Pro Max over here, I've done a video about where I talked about if it is what you're getting this year, 2025. Go and check out that video if you have any iPhone on your mind, okay? So the reason why Valor could, drop this phone over 5 times without a scratch is because the itel S25 Ultra uses one of the strongest smartphone screen, which is the, Corning made Gorilla Glass 7i. This is actually very strong and very durable. Now, the back of this phone is very smooth. It uses kind of, matte finishing, right? The design and the body build of this phone is actually very nice. So we have the, charging port over here, the speaker. This is where the SIM box is, right? It's unlike, other phones that have theirs by the side over here. This is over here. I guess it could not fit by the side because of how slim the phone is, because if you watch here is slightly bigger than the side. Okay, so they had to put it here. Now, this is this IP64 water and dust tight resistance. The latest phones this year make use of IP69 water resistance. Well, this your phone can still survive. That is, if you're going to get it right, splash, if you fall inside water mistakenly, you have to quickly bring it out. It can still survive it. Okay, so this is still actually a good phone. Now, looking at the back of this phone, the cameras over here, not everything here are cameras, right? So we have just dual camera. Now we have the flashlight, the IR blaster. This is Itel's first phone with an IR blaster. And if you're wondering, what does an IR blaster do? It helps, in faster autofocus. So if you want to take like a portrait picture, the IR blaster helps, picture just that person and now blurs the background, just like we do on our Samsung or on our iPhone. So this now helps with it. And now this last ring over here is the RGB ring notification lights. So now with all these tests we've seen online, the drop test, the car test, the water test, all the whole tests we've seen them using this phone, you'll notice that this phone is actually a very solid phone. Now, because you've seen other people testing it, well, that does not mean you should also go and test, because whatever happens to your phone, do not pause smart tips, I beg. Now, for the display, the itel S25 Ultra is a 6.78 inches AMOLED curved smartphone. Yes, it has 150 Hz refresh rate and also supports 1080p resolution. You can actually press this phone no matter how bright your environment is, because it has up to 1400 nits brightness. Now, all these features, from the body build to the display, is actually one of the best we can see on a smartphone of this budget, like less than 350k. Wow. Now, let's take a look at the box. Okay, so it says here, it has this on display, fingerprint unlock, which is also smart wet hand touch. So even if your hand is kind of wet, you can still unlock this your smartphone over here. Okay, now for the battery, right, it has 5000 mAh large battery, and this can take you for a whole day if you just do your normal day-to-day activities. Okay, but for the charging, this kind of takes over 2 hours to get from 0 to 100%. This is quite slow, but I am not expecting so much from a budget smartphone. Yes, because they cannot add every single thing to make this phone premium and still leave the price less than 250k. You get, so I think it's not much of a problem if you are going to get this phone. So over here it says two major OS updates, major OS updates. Now this come out with the Android 14. So we have the Android 15 currently out now, which this phone is going to get the updates, and also Android 16. Probably next year, it is also going to get the latest updates. So for the performance, this phone over here, the itel S25 Ultra, is quite slow. Now comparing to other, mid-range devices, right, and even other phone I've used before, this is slow. And one of the reasons why this is slow is because of the chipset, which uses the Unisoc T620. Come on, I thought I've just added the MediaTek Helio G100 or G99 to make this phone the #1 smartphone under 250k. Because I was thinking, with the 150 Hz refresh rates and all, it's going to make this phone very, very smooth. Well, I think they were just trying to make everything under this price so that once you're with less than 250k, you can still go for a very good smartphone. Okay, now what does this mean? So if you're a heavy gamer, I'm not sure this is the phone for you. Let's say you just need a durable phone and probably nice cameras. And I'm talking about the camera. So this phone has, 50 MP dual camera and 32 MP selfie camera. Okay, it can also shoot in 4K, like can shoot 4K videos. Wow, even in 30 FPS and 60 FPS. But instead of just telling you about the whole FPS and the whole MP and the rest, let us check out, the quality of this itel S25 Ultra camera. And guys, I want you to let me know in the comment section, if you like the camera quality on this phone. Okay. Alright, so this is me testing the selfie, video camera on the itel S25 Ultra. So you can see, how good this is. And facing me is a light, so this video is, well lightened. So I think the camera should be okay or not. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the quality, okay? Now, the air blaster behind this itel S25 Ultra, you can make use of it to, let's say, control your AC, even your smart TV, and the rest. Yes, so I think this phone is, a portable phone all round. This came out with, 8 GB RAM, and you now have the option to choose between different SSDs. So let's say from the 128 to 256 to 512 gig SSD. So I was actually done, shooting this video for the itel S25 Ultra, and I've uploaded it few days ago, immediately after I uploaded the, unboxing video. But the things I noticed, right, I had to make a video on it so that you guys can, you know, be aware, right? And this is for those who will be getting the itel S25 Ultra at the end of this video. So now, once you get it, that's if you're going to be getting it, you're going to notice two issues, which is the very first one. Once you're done making a video, selfie video or main camera video, right? You're going to notice that it is lagging. Now, what do I mean by that? So, your mouth movement goes first before the audio itself. So let's say, for example, I say, "Hey, what's up, guys? Michael K here," right? It's gonna be like before the main audio, which is "Hey, what's up, guys? Michael K here," comes in, right? That is how it does, and that is one big problem. And the second one is, let's say, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, going through those reels and the rest of them, you're going to notice that, it is also lagging. Now, this is not about your network issue, no. Okay, this is, one of those problems from the software itself, from itel OS. All right. So what you're going to do is to update your software. So once you get the phone, after setting up everything, for those who will be going for it, right? Yes, just go to your settings about the phone, updates, and you're going to see, a security patch updates on the itel OS. Once you update it, just probably give it a few hours or even 24 hours so that the updates can, take place properly and you won't notice this issue. But like I said, just watch the video to the end to know if you are still going to be going for this itel S25 Ultra after 3 months of, release, or you should just go for something else. Okay. So looking at everything on this itel S25 Ultra, from the body build, which I can drop, right? So the water resistance, to the beautiful design, right? I would say this is actually a very good choice for those people who wants just a day-to-day phone. Do you understand? But if you're a heavy gamer, you edit videos, then I don't think this is the phone for you because of the processor. It can actually handle it, but your games might start hanging or lagging. And you're playing Call of Duty, you know what hanging or lagging means when you're playing game. I'm going to create another video where I talk about the top 5 smartphones under 250K. You cannot select, either this one or the other ones I'm going to mention in my next video. So to get that video, all you need to do is to let me know in the comment section, okay? And also subscribe to my channel and smash on the bell notification icon. So once I upload it, you'll be the first to get notified. And guys, if you want me to make videos on, let's say, best smartphones under 150K, 250K, 350K, 400, 500, let me also know in the comment section and I will create that video specially just for you. Okay, so I'll be seeing you guys in my next video as we discover the smart online tips.